what is learning, what are the types of learning, how you're going to implement the technology in classroom, and what are the pros, what are the cons we can discuss. So learning, we can derive the name LEDA, L-E-D-A. Learning, exploring, developing, then you can get achievement. So learning is a process gaining the knowledge. Learning is the process gaining the knowledge and skills, values, attitudes. If you are a learner, you should have some knowledge, ability, skill, and humble. So learning, there are many definitions. Learning, gaining the knowledge, gaining the skills, and ethics. So in classroom, we can use different method of teaching, traditional methods and non-traditional methods. I'm correct, no, sir? So traditional method, we can use board. Normally, we can use talk, deliver, lecturer, presentations. Technological method, we are going to use the technology in different way, in different role. Normally, the students learn the technology in easy way. We can use the elements of classroom learning. I'll share one by one. Can you able to see the screen, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, sir. So the definition of learning. Learning is a process. Acquiring information, knowledge is to make the improvement of life. Every learning will get some improvement in different way, in different field. Next definition. Learning is a process of habit. It's a routine habit. Behaviors, skills are applied in different area with different specializations. So there are many definitions. The ultimate objective is gaining the knowledge in different fields. So we can use some elements of learning, exploring, educate, elaborate, visual method, audio method, reading method, and writing method. These are the elements of learning. Every learning, we are gaining and sharing. Actually, everyone is a learner. Learning till the end. In different way, we can learn. Some technology are new. We are learning from others. So learning is a sharing process. Sharing the knowledge, sharing the skills, and sharing the abilities. A teacher is always a learner till the end. Not only teacher, everyone should be a learner. So all the profession because of the teaching. So teacher will create different profession. The students will get knowledge in different way. So this is the meaning of learning. So teaching is a passion. If you are involvement in the field only, you become a teacher. Otherwise, the teaching is a boring job. So teaching is a passion. So exploring the knowledge. Students, there are different level. High order thinking level. Some students are low order thinking level. So you have to balance both. So the three terms are important. If you are in teaching, you should be in the concentration. Focus. Then understand the student's mind. Then practice. This is the teaching process. So a teacher, it teach in different area based on the outcome The students will focus, then gain the knowledge. Next one. So normally we are following this method, demonstration method, presentation method, or lecturer methods. So it is a traditional method. So the core is traditional, blackboard teaching. So when you use the blackboard or presentation, we can express in the verbal. So normally we can deliver the lectures using presentation method. There are many methods we can apply in teaching. Presentation method is a common method. Demonstrate the concepts. Explain the outcomes. Explain the area, what outcome you are going to study. Every subject, we have some outcome. We have some objective. Based on the objective, based on the outcome, we can deliver the lecture. This is a simple method, understandable method. Students will understand the concepts and present the information in the exams. This is called the presentation method. Next one is a demonstration method. Normally, arts, science, engineering, humanities, the teaching method should be different. Arts, we can explain the concepts. Science, we can show practical. So practical point of view, they have to understand. We can give some experiments. We can give some tasks, programs. If you are in some computer field, means they'll give programs. If you are in science area, means they'll give experiments. So demonstration method, students will easily understand because practically they're observing, they're doing, understanding the procedure and apply the knowledge and gain the knowledge. This is called a demonstration method. Next one, better than best, we can say effective learning. So learning, a teacher, we can derive a definition. A teacher should be talent, T for talent. Every teacher effectively communicate the class, so efficiency. And A for ability. A teacher has to be able to handle the classes in different way, ability. And C, communicator. Communication is a vital role for teaching. And every teacher, humble is very important. In Islam also, humble is very important. And energetic, because we are dealing with young chap. And every teacher should be resourceful. This is the meaning of teacher. Is audible, sir? Okay. Next one is effective learning. So, effective learning, I can make that diagrammatic representation. Goals is very important. Objective is very important. Then, knowledge. So, effective teaching, knowledge plays the vital role and dominant role. Next one is quality of teaching. So, this is the important element of effective learning. A teacher, when you teach subject, some goals is very important. Motivation in optimistic way, positive way. Next one, environment. Environment means lab, resources, everything based on environments. So this is the cyclic process of effective learning. We can use the diagrammatic representation. These are the important elements of effective learning. Next one, I already told LEADA, learning, exploring, developing, achievement. So learning, we are gaining the knowledge. So innovative is very important. Creativity is a primary role. Then when you want to learn something, you should have some plan. Do the work properly. Do the exercise properly. Planning. Planning makes man perfect. Then ideas. When you are making some experimental projects or research work or practical process, ideas and logics are the important role. Then we'll get the knowledge. Then the outcome is intelligence. These are the important knowledge life cycle process. You can say KL. K for knowledge, L for life, S for cycle, KLS. So learn, If you want to learn, we have some plan, then we have creativity, then we have some ideas, innovations, creativity, everything. Finally, the outcome is intelligence. Next one, a learning process is actively involvement. That means focus very important or concentration very important. So instead of teaching the lecturer, if you give the pictures or diagrams or practical point of view, you can teach, the students are easily understand. In English, we can say thousands of words is equal to one picture. Visual point of view, audio point of view, we can easily understand the concepts and students gain the knowledge. So visual method, diagram method, active method are the important process of effective learning. So normally, teachers or faculties or lecturers engage the course materials. That means the course syllabus. Course syllabus is important. Apart from that, extra curriculars activities also important. Because the course is important. Based on the course, the students, what they understand, how they face the interview. Extra skills are very important. So we are giving the knowledge, not only in the course material, apart from the course material, we should give some technological extra activities. Then only the students will gain the knowledge. This process we are doing in lecturers. Next one. Normally, we are conducting seminar. We are conducting workshop and very important brainstorming. This process is a very important for teaching. So I already told the LIDA, we are applying LIDA. When you're conducting session, the students learn and explore and get some idea, industrial ideas. So we are conducting seminars, workshops, training program, brainstorming section is a secondary part of learning. The students will gain the knowledge. So there are many methods we can apply. Some methods are using in college level. Some method we are following in secondary level. So academic practice, very important. Workshop plays the vital role. In workshop, the students will get the exposure, practical knowledge, gaining the knowledge. So we are using the workshops. Brainstorming section is very important. For example, case studies we can give. Based on the case studies, the students solve the problem. We can find out the how to solve, what are the steps you have to apply, what are the feasibility study you have to apply, what are technical aspects you can apply. These things we can use in brainstorm. Next one is mind mapping. So in the American or Cambridge education, they can use in the primary education, we can use the images, pictures, ideas. This is called mind mapping. So when you see the image, we can easily identify. So this process we can introduce in mind mapping. So mind mapping also important part of the teaching. Next one. Every teaching and learning, we can follow the principles, rules, or we can say framework. So simply reading and writing the exam, passing is different. Reading and writing and understanding the exam is different. So creativity, innovative is an important part of the teaching and learning principles. Next one, interesting. If you are in interest, we can learn very easily. Involvement, so another principles. Next one, visual. In visual method, nowadays, we are using many open source software. The presentation, everything we can use in visual. So visual point of view, the students easily understand, never forget. They can keep in the mind. So visual process is an effective principle. Next one, educational technology. Nowadays, we are using e-learning. there are many technology tools we are using in e-learning. Blended learning, active learning, innovative learning. So these technologies are using in educational technological learning. So these are the primary principles of teaching and learning. Next one is very important, collaborating. So in higher education system, now we are all writing the questions and answers. In higher education, problem solving. They will give some scenario. Based on the scenario, some questions they have to solve. So this process is nothing but collaborative learning. So we can say problem solving method. Then group discussion. So group discussion means some topics they will give, some area the students have discussed the topic. This process also belongs to collaborative learning. Next one, team. So of course, teamwork is very important. We can say together, everyone achieving more is called teamwork. So teamwork is an important part of collaborative learning. So next one. Active learning. According to the William Glasser, a reading is an important element. It should be a Maslow's theory, same like hierarchical structure. Reading, writing. So reading and writing, then observing, then listening, then discussing, then practicing, then we can teach. So practicing and teaching belongs to active methodology. Reading, writing, observing belongs to passive methodology. So both are connected together. That is called active learning. In the classroom, we are all this process will doing one by one in different way, based on the subject, based on the area. So this process is called active learning life cycle. So systematic process. Systematic process means phase by phase. Reading is a first phase, writing is a second phase, observing is a third phase, listening and discussing, then finally practicing, then we can teach, we can explore the subjects. So this is the important part of active learning. Next one, e-learning. We all used in e-learning. In Corona time, all assignments, exercises, activities are used in e-learning. This is the simple method, easy method, cost-less method. So I hope all the schools and the colleges, they have e-learning portal. From the e-learning portal, whatever you discuss in the class, everything you can upload it. The students absent, they can see what is going on in the class. So e-learning is an electronic application. It is a simple method. The another name of e-learning is called distance or distributed learning. You can say distributed learning means sharing. Distance learning means anywhere we can access, anytime we can access the elements and chapters, course materials. So this is a simple and interactive process. So e-learning is important for the technological process. Next one, blended learning. So the learning and teaching is different from person to person, unique. Some people explain the concept in example oriented. Some people explain the concept experimental oriented. So teaching, the style will be different. The model of the explanation is different from teachers to teachers. So blended learning is used in different models like online, hybrid, all belongs to blended learning. In this learning, engaging activity is very important. Encouragement activity is very important. Then the students easily learn the subject. This is the important area of teaching, blended learning. Next one. So, benefits of blended learning. Personalized learning. Individually, they can learn. Then this learning is flexible. And this learning, we will give assignments, tasks, engagements, and the cost will be reduced effectively. So these are the important benefits of blended learning. Next one, technological learning. Nowadays, we are adapted and addicted in technology, mobile phones. So there are many pros and cons in technology. We can take only the advantage. Flexibility will be there. Cost will be reduced. Reliability will be there. We can say many advantages of technological learning. Flexibility, reliability, portability, compatibility. These are the important factors of technological learning. Flexibility means anytime we can learn. So technological learning, we can use some tools, softwares, multimedia platforms, then reality technological books we can access in internet anywhere. This process is called technological learning. So active learning, blended learning, technological learning, we are implemented in schools and colleges in different way, in different models. Next one, important topic, innovative. So if you are going to do some research, creativity is very important. Innovative is very important. This process combined, that is called innovative technology. So in innovative technology, virtual learning is one element. There are many elements in innovative learning. Visualization is another element. Then robotics, reduce the manpower, use the work, and you do the work effectively, efficiently, we can use robotics. Next, massive open online courses. Nowadays, there are many online courses are conducting. Students will gain the knowledge. Example, NPTEL, National Program Technological Enhanced Learning, offering different courses for students as well as professionals as well as teachers. So next one is online training programs. Online training program, the students or teachers will participate to gain the knowledge. So that also belongs to innovative technology. Mobile learning. So there are various elements of innovative technology. Virtual learning we are doing in the college level. Massive open online courses. There are many online courses are available. IIT is conducting different courses in all the areas, all the departments. So I suggest your students, all the students should do some course in massive open online courses. We can say MOOC. Next one is a visualization. A visualization is an important element of innovative technology. Visualization is an easy learning. We can easily understand the concepts because everything in diagrammatic and picture-oriented form. So these are the important area of innovative technology. Virtual learning, robotics we are doing, then massive open line we can doing, visualization we are doing. All the areas, the students will gain the knowledge in different parts. So finally, I conclude. So in this learning, the thing is, every learning technique is unique. The final conclusion is, every learning technique is unique. And technology will be helpful for the students and teachers to access the easy informations and access the topics easily. Then we are using the technology with some tools, some softwares. So these are the important part of learning. So learning is important, effective learning is important. Under the effective learning, the tools are applied. We can use the learning techniques in the classrooms. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Over, sir.
So last topic, sir. Yeah. So finally, you suggest that students good habits of learning. Eliminate the distractions, very important. Next one, revising, reading, recalling, revising. Nowadays, in the technological world, the students are not writing the papers and books, notebooks. Writing habit, no. So we have to give some writing habit and revising habits. Next one, focus, very important. So these are the good habits of learning. So students will adapt this habit in different way. So technological things are there. Positively, we can use, gain the knowledge. So we can only focus the positive aspects, deposit the positive thoughts. In technological, both pros also there, cons also there. Deposit the positive thoughts, withdraw the negative thoughts. If you deposit the positive thoughts, the students will gain the knowledge. They'll understand more. Nowadays, students are using the technology. They know advanced topics also. We have to encourage, we have to motivate, we have to use some exercises and tasks. The students will have involvement in education. The education and quality will be improved. This is the final conclusion, sir. Any questions, please ask.
Very clear, sir. MashaAllah.
Oh, yes,
Professor Zakir Hussain, sir, has given an very impressive modern techniques used in learning and teaching methodologies. Particularly effective learning, sir is telling. If we want to make our learning effective, then active participation is a must, sir is telling. That in our classroom, if you want it to be very effective learning by the students, then active participation should be there and visuals should be used. Right? And then auditory things we have to take control by our voice and the method, the volume in which the students are receiving the instructions, and diagrams will be time to time it should be used, charts should be used, and then only this active learning will be taking place. And sir is also telling that teaching and learning principles also sir has explained all major modern technologies, innovative technologies. Sir has come up in half an hour to us. So in our teaching, creativity should be there, and it should be more interesting also. And dry subject will not attract the student. Using visuals and verbal, we can make these things interesting. And all educational technologies we have to use. Whatever available resources available in the school, we have to use all these educational technologies. That is the sum of sir. So we are thankful to the secretary, sir. Yes, any question, means you can ask. Yes, any question want to ask or want to express someone about this program? You are talking to us. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. So with this, the program ends. Again, tomorrow we will be meeting for demonstration, and two another great speakers are there. So we request all of you to assemble. And thank you for Professor Zakir
Salim,
Hussain.
sir, one more thing I want to share with you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, they all know, maybe I'm also a learner only.
Yes, sir.
In the school, we are teaching, school teachers. And the college, they are teaching. So the name itself, the full form itself, school, sincerity. Sincerity is an important part of teaching. Capacity, honesty, obedience, and learning. This is the full form of school. Maybe you all know. So a teacher, he should be a sincere, dedication. And the college, the full form is common. Maybe some people, they are aware. It's a Latin word, commonly optimistic. C for commonly, O for optimistic, L for legend, L for learning, enlightening, graduation, education. So in this element, we are giving all the teaching technologies. We are using all the principles in the teaching. So name itself, everything will covered. This I want to share you, sir.
Thank you very much. So With this, the program ends. Subhanallah, bihamdika, Allahumma bihamdika, la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka